I will conquer what has not been conquered. Defeat will not be in my creed. I will believe what others have doubted. I will always endeavor to uphold the prestige, honor, and respect of my team. I have trained my mind and my body will follow. Who am I? I am the champion. I will acknowledge the fact that my opponents do not expect me to win. But I will never surrender. Weakness will not be in my heart. I will look to my comrades and to those who have brought me to this world and those who have trained me, and I will draw strength from them. Who am I? I am the champion. I will gradually go out into the field of battle, and I will move in everything I can do. And I will reach my field of battle at any means at my disposal. And when I get there, I will ride violently. I will rip the heart from my enemy and leave it bleeding on the ground, because he cannot stop me. Who am I? I am the champion. To my side, I have comrades. Comrades that have been through me through thick and thin, through sacrifice, through blood, through sweat, through tears. Never will I let them fall. Never will I let them down. And I will never leave an enemy behind. Because our opponent does not know my heart. Who am I? I am the champion. No one will deny me. No one will define me. And no one will tell me who and what I am and can be. Belief will change my world. It has moved continents, it has moved countries, it has put man on the moon. And it will carry me through this battle. Who am I? I am the champion. Defeat, retreat, those are not in my words. I don't understand those definitions. I don't understand when things go wrong. I don't understand mistakes. But I do understand this. I understand victory, and I understand never surrendering. No matter how bad things go, my heart, my mind will carry my body when my limbs are too weak. Who am I? I am the champion. Today will be that day. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now, right here, in your house and in your home. Who am I? I am the champion. History will remember me.
Honestly, truthfully believe in the bottom of my heart that I will be victorious. And like I said, I speak things into existence, and I just see myself winning.
Lisa Marie with Global Fight Talk. I have Rashad Coulter. I'm going to be talking to him about his fight this week, which is Friday, October 14th at the Bomb Factory. It's fight week for you, Rashad, and he's going to be taking on Jeremy. They call him the Nightmare Hardy. These are both heavyweights that are known for their power, so this is one fight that you don't want to miss. Let's go ahead and bring Rashad in. Rashad, how are you doing?
I'm doing stupendous. How are you doing?
I'm great. You know, it's fight week for you, so how do you feel?
I feel excellent. You know, it's fight week. It's almost time to get it done and over with. Fight camp is finished. Now I can kind of relax after Friday.
Well, you know, this is a heavyweight bout, and I would say during fight week you're going to be losing about 5 to 10 pounds, but you're not. You've been eating very well, according to social media sites. So how does it feel to be fighting at a heavyweight and just eat what you want? Do you still watch what you eat? Because, you know, you don't want to eat nothing too heavy, and, you know, although it's a heavyweight bout, do you still try to watch what you eat?
Yeah, I do. One thing that I don't substitute is my chocolate chip cookies. I constantly eat chocolate chip cookies. But yeah, for this fight, it feels good to be able to basically eat whatever I want to eat and not have to worry about cutting any weight. Shoot, I got to put on weight to fight this dude. You know, he outweighs me by, you know, at least a good 20 pounds for my walk-around weight. So it feels good to be able to eat what I want.
Well, let's talk about your opponent. Your opponent's Jeremy Hardy. What I do know about him, he's 6'5". I mean, this guy is huge, and like you said, he outweighs you. What do you think that you have to do differently for someone with his size? I mean, for an outsider, he's the bigger fighter, has a longer reach. But also as a fighter, we all know that size doesn't really matter. So what do you think you have to do different for this fight? Because he is your biggest opponent thus far.
Yeah, I honestly just, the reach is not really going to be a difference. I mean, his reach is 78, my reach is 77. So the reach is not really going to be a factor. I do actually have a training partner who's very good, man. He's very strong. He's also 6'5". His name is Kennedy. And Kennedy's been helping me get ready for this fight. So, I've kind of put together a game plan as far as how to take away his reach and fight my fight and not be at the end of his punches.
Well, you're fighting for legacy, and this has been a long time coming. I know you've been trying to get on legacy card for the longest, and here you are. How did that come about?
Honestly, I was just kind of hit out of left field with it. I was, everybody knows me. I'm always verbal as far as want to get on fight cards or whatnot. And then I saw Mick and Colin down in Louisiana when Charles Bird fought that Quentin Henry guy in Louisiana. And Colin asked me, he was like, hey, man, what weight you fight at? And I told him I fight at heavyweight and light heavyweight, either one, whichever one. And he was like, hey, man, I might have a fight for you. So we kind of left it at that. I left smiling. He was smiling, and Mick, Mick was smiling, and then I didn't think anything of it. In like the next few days, my coach, Safe, he called me, and he was like, hey, we've been talking about a fight. We're going to take it. And that's kind of how it went. They told me the opponent was Jeremy. And I was kind of excited, man. From my understanding, he kind of has a hard time finding opponents. So I was kind of excited to step up for the challenge.
Well, like you said, he has a hard time finding opponents. You never shy away from a fight. Is this your biggest fight thus far, or your biggest challenge? Let me ask that. Is this your biggest challenge?
Yeah, I believe it is. I always look at the next fight is always the biggest challenge, because every fight you always step up in competition. But yes, he is a step up in competition. And I'm looking forward to, like I said, giving the fans a good show and just throwing hands, man. Nobody wants to come see a grappling match. Nobody pays money to come see guys lay on each other and hug each other. So he likes to keep it standing. I like to keep it standing. So I'm kind of excited about this one.
Well, let's talk about your team that you come out of. You train with Octagon MMA, and you guys have a lot of animals over there. Let's talk about your sparring partners. I know you said you had a guy that is helping you about the same size, same reach. Anybody else at your team, at your spot, that's helping you get ready for this fight?
Everybody pitches in, man. Coach Safe, he kind of, it's like open season on me. Every time he'll put anybody in there, he'll be like, man, I want y'all to mess him up, jack him up, beat him up, hurt him, make him pay. So, everybody, I got my boy Kennedy, my cousin Jeremy from North Carolina, Jeremy Holloway, Charles Bird, Hanson. It's just a lot of guys, just a lot of, too many to name. Like I said, I got my big boy, he just went to the Olympics, Flo Timmingill, also my boy Abrima. Him and Kennedy are both from Africa, so I'll be giving them boys a hard time, man. But I got a lot of good sparring partners, man. They take their turns, and they put me through the ringer.
Well, there's a huge difference from last year to this year. Last year, you were at a standstill in getting fights. This year, it seems like you're fighting every month, every other month, because not only, you're fighting in MMA, but you're also fighting in boxing. So both of that going back and forth keeps you very busy. You won back at XKO, you're the light heavyweight champion, and you just fought recently in August. You took on a very experienced fighter. Although he was making his pro debut, he has so much fights in the amateur ranks, went all the way up to nationals. How does boxing help you with your MMA?
Timing. Boxing sparring and MMA sparring is completely different. I spent so much time doing boxing after MMA that my MMA timing was off, because boxing, it's like, you pick your shots, it's angles, and it's not just MMA, you're constantly moving, but boxing it's all about angles and punches and bunches. But I believe boxing has helped me kind of slow MMA down a little bit, where MMA is a much more high tempo, higher pace. Boxing has allowed me to see things coming a little bit better, be a little bit more patient, and put together combinations a little bit better as well as using my angles in MMA.
Well, again, it's fight week. You fight this Friday. How can people get a hold of you? One of the worst things is people getting tickets at the very last minute, especially when you're trying to concentrate on your fight. You're trying to game plan. Thursday is the weigh-ins. Friday, it's go time. So they got up to Wednesday to get a hold of you. How can anyone get a hold? I know you got social sites that you want to put out there. Let them know.
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook at Rashad Coulter, Coulter, or my Instagram is Shad Coulter, ShadCoulter. I really don't use Twitter, but if you just want to hit me up on Twitter, I will get the notification. But I don't really do all that Twitter. My Twitter is Rashad_Coulter. But yeah, man, a lot of people, they do like to wait till the last minute to buy tickets, and unfortunately, they get mad when they get to the event and they can't get in, or it's all sold out. So if you guys need tickets or anything like that, please get a hold of me ASAP, because we are putting the final touches on this fight for Friday, and I will be extremely busy. But please, by all means, call me, text me, message me, inbox me, whatever, so we can meet up and I'll get you guys some tickets.
So what are the ticket prices looking like?
40, 80, and all my cage sizes are sold out. So I still got some $40, and I still got a few $80 tickets left.
And if they can get a hold of you for some reason, they can go online to get tickets, and all they have to do is select your name. Where do they go? Is there a website they can go online to purchase tickets?
Yes, it's ticketfly.com, and be sure to select my name, Rashad Coulter. That way I can be sure to get credit for it. I would greatly appreciate that. Help me put some money in my pockets.
So one thing I didn't mention, this is a televised fight. It's going to be on AXS TV. So for those that are not from the DFW era, I'm sure you have a lot of family who's going to be tuning in. Is that nerve-wracking for you?
Kind of, man. But the thing with me is, I'm always nervous for fights. Like before the fights, I'm always a nervous wreck. I don't know why, and a lot of people that say, oh, I don't get nervous, they're lying. You about to go get punched in the face. Somebody's about to try to go, knock your teeth out or knock you out, or, try their best to put you in the back of an ambulance. So I'm always nervous. So to me, the TV part is not really the most nerve-wracking part. It's just the fight itself. I honestly, truthfully believe in the bottom of my heart that I will be victorious. And like I said, I speak things into existence, and I just see myself winning by any means necessary. That's what the Webster Dictionary definition of fight is. It is to strive for victory by any means necessary. And that's what I'm going to do, and I just see myself coming out victorious.
Before we wrap this up, any shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, for sure, man. I just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He's always kept me, man. He's always placed me in places that I never even thought I could be, and he's always held me down, and he gives me the hope and the strength that I need to do this. Give a few shout-outs to my sponsors. I appreciate Crash Toys for sponsoring me for this fight. Reach Advantage MMA, Poison Clothing Line, Doc's Mouth Guards.
Shout out to Doc's Mouth Guards. Love that guy.
Doc's always comes through, man. They've been taking care of me for a while now. Rock Solid Heating and Cooling. It's one more person that I'm missing. It's gonna come to me here in a second. My boy Nick Fellows with GGG Give God Glory brand. He does a clothing line, and also he does tattoos. And That's it, man. I just want to thank you guys for giving, for doing this interview with me, Global Fight Talk, and I just want to thank my dude, my opponent, Jeremy Hardy, for taking the fight. Shout out to his trainer, Drew Ratinchek. I've been knowing Drew for quite some time, man. Very good dude. So I just want to say thank you for all you guys' support as well. For everybody that bought tickets, thank you guys. I greatly appreciate it.
But there you have it, Rashad Coulter stepping in the cage this Friday, October 14th at the Bomb Factory. Again, this is one fight you do not want to miss, so support your local fighters. You always want to support them. And give me one more so you can have one more shout-out.
Specimen Fight Gear. My boy Danny McKenzie. Haven't forgot about you, man. I appreciate all the gear that you've given me to help me get through this training camp, man. It's been a lot, man. The gloves are amazing. The shin pads. They don't move, man. And, every fight camp, this is the honest truth, man. Every single fight camp, I've broken my foot at least once, every fight camp. The top part of my foot, man, and with his fight gear, I've not sustained any injuries at all as far as my feet goes for this fight camp. So I appreciate you very much, Danny, at Specimen Fight Gear.
Well, there you have it. Good luck to you, Rashad.
Thank you very much.